Hey everyone. You know I love a good laugh, but sometimes we do things that bug other people without even realizing it. It's like when you think you're being super smooth on the dance floor, but really, you look like a wacky waving inflatable tube man. We've all been there, right? Today, we're talking about those little habits that might be making you accidentally annoying. Don't worry, we're not here to point fingers. We're all about spreading kindness and good vibes, and sometimes that means taking a good look in the mirror, or at least watching this video. So, get ready to laugh at ourselves a little bit, learn something new, and maybe, just maybe, become a little less accidentally annoying. Let's do this. Okay, first up, let's talk about volume control. We've all been stuck next to someone who seems to think they're at a rock concert when they're actually just ordering a latte. You know? The ones who could make a whisper sound like a foghorn. It's important to be mindful of our surroundings and the people around us. What might seem like a normal speaking voice to you could be deafening to someone else, especially in quiet places like libraries or on public transportation. So, next time you're about to unleash your inner town crier, maybe just take a breath and bring it down a notch. Next up, let's talk about those little devices we all carry around, our phones. Now, I love a good ringtone as much as the next person, but there's a time and a place for a symphony of beeps, boops, and blast from the past pop songs. And that time and place is definitely not in the middle of a movie theater, a library, or heaven forbid during someone else's heartfelt story. Seriously, there's nothing worse than trying to concentrate on something important only to be interrupted by a chorus of ringtones. So, do everyone a favor and silence your phones when you're in shared spaces. Your fellow humans will thank you. Alright, let's talk about personal space. We all have that friend, the one who loves a good hug and a pat on the back, maybe even a little playful shove now and then. And while physical touch can be a great way to show affection, it's important to remember that not everyone is comfortable with it. Some people are just naturally more reserved when it comes to physical contact, and that's totally okay. Before you go in for a high five or a side hug, just take a moment to read the room and the person you're with. A little awareness can go a long way in making everyone feel comfortable and respected. Now let's talk about personal preferences. We all have them, whether it's our favorite song, our go-to snack, or our preferred way to fold laundry. And while it's great to share those things with the people we care about, it's important to remember that not everyone shares our enthusiasm for, say, polka music or pickled herring. It's all about finding a balance between sharing what we love and respecting other people's boundaries. So, next time you're tempted to blast your favorite song on repeat or insist that everyone try your grandma's fruitcake recipe, maybe just take a step back and ask yourself, am I sharing this out of love, or am I just being a little bit of a dictator? Last but not least, let's talk about the fine art of knowing when to talk and when to, well, not talk. We've all been in situations where silence is golden, like in a library, a doctor's office waiting room, or during a movie. And yet, there's always that one person who just can't seem to resist filling the silence with their thoughts, opinions, and life story. Look, I get it. Sometimes you just gotta share. But there's a time and a place for everything. Before you launch into a story about your cat's latest hairball incident, take a look around. Are people trying to concentrate? Are they deep in thought? If so, maybe save your story for later. So there you have it. 5 common habits that might be making you accidentally annoying. Remember, we all make mistakes and nobody's perfect. The important thing is to be aware of our actions and how they might be affecting those around us. By being mindful of things like our volume, our phones, our personal space, our preferences, and our chatterbox tendencies, we can all create a more harmonious and enjoyable environment for everyone. And who wouldn't want that? Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel for more tips on how to be your most awesome self. See you next time.